Hey, what's up? It's your girl D.S.E, aka D.S.E in these streaks, and this week I got Mr. Khari here. If you don't know, this is my bro, my friend, low-key, the best freaking creative artist I've ever met in a long ass time. I'm sorry, the intro's kind of crazy, but like,
Yeah, she knows so many raw niggas. That's a special.
I mean, like, nigga, you young as hell. You've been doing your shit for a minute, so like, I gotta give credit where it's fucking due. Like, you've been doing a lot of shit this year. I'm gonna let you know. You holding it down. You doing your shit. I'm so fucking proud of you. Like. Smile if you want to. Take it in. Take it in. You've been doing your shit, okay? So if you don't know, this is Khari Ennui, okay? Anyways, I'm just gonna ask you a couple quick questions about who you are as a creator. You know, I know hella shit, but the people don't know.
Okay.
They don't know who you are, so let them know.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's go.
So, what right now as a creator is making you go? Why do you do it? And like, who are you?
Oh my God.
I laid it thick, but like, I know you're gonna break it down.
All right, let's get it cracking.
All right.
First name given, last name chosen. My name is Khari Ennui, and I make music about what I feel. This has been the first year of my life where I've established purpose to this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, shout out so many of the motherfucking like amazing creators in so many different spaces that I just done cross paths with in the past, like, I'm gonna give it like 18 months for real.
Yeah.
That have like just re-inspired a lot of direction when it comes to this shit. It's too many motherfuckers to name. But shout out niggas younger than me type shit. Like, I'm the baby in my crew, but literally like being outside around like straight up like motherfuckers just out of high school type shit, actually putting on events where they like assign a purpose to that shit, like it's been really deeply inspiring. My goals lately have been everything to do with Blackout and just creating more spaces for black creatives in this city to work, be paid for their work, be fed for their work, be treated with love for their work. Because that's the thing I finally had the privilege to experience for the first time this year, was getting this shit treated like it was a profession.
Yeah.
Really. And so I'm trying to create more spaces for that shit where black art in the city is treated as such. And not art that's cleaned up. You feel me?
Yeah, it's authentic.
Like, exactly. You feel me? Shit, I got a deluxe album to make and another project past that. Shout out In the Pitch Black, Come Find Me. D.S.E is on it type shit.
You know, D.S.E in the building.
You feel me? Honestly, dude, my heart is full lately, creatively. Right now, my energy is deeply on just back to source.
Okay.
So basically, my album that I just released was the first time I've created a project that was completely like, since I've been outside as an artist.
Yeah.
So it was inspired by so much of the shit around it. And I was really proud of being able to like showcase like the diversity in my talent, but still create a common thread and create like a storyline through it.
Yeah.
But now, honestly, I've been for the first time in my life as an artist not creating to prove that I can do the shit, you feel me? Like I'm proud of myself as a writer, I'm proud of myself as a curator, I'm proud of myself as a you know, just like as a creative overall. I'm proud. Excited. Because I would be mad. Because like niggas would be mad as shit if he wasn't so smooth with it.
I mean, no sound.
No sound. But yeah, right now everything is about back to source. I've been going back, listening to my old shit, listening to my inspirations, listening to new shit, and just really trying to deeply reconnect. I'm finna go ahead, buy me a new guitar, all kind of shit, because I just am trying to like create a new me.
I mean, I feel like, and this is just me watching you for what, the 2-3 years I've known you. Damn, we old.
Damn, wait.
Yeah, it's been a minute now. I think we met in 2022, December.
Yeah. We coming up on 2.
Yeah.
Real quick.
You have in the last 2 years transformed immaculately. Like, I've never seen from us doing shit in an open mic in a fucking cafe in what was this, Homewood, nigga? Glenwood? Homewood?
Glenwood.
And now you out here doing shit in Boston in front of like a crowd of 300-400 with other amazing artists who are actually out there doing this shit. I'm so freaking proud of you.
Dude, I don't even like, it's so crazy when you say that shit because it's like, I don't even have perspective. Like,
to watch yourself.
Like, I'm learning, like, when I go back and think about certain shit, I have moments where it was like shout out his Zion, like Earth Day was kind of the first performance I had where I was like, okay, I really believe that I can take this as far as I want to type shit. And it was crazy because, yeah, like literally that shit was in September. By fucking January that year, I knew I was performing for 650 in Boston. Like that was the craziest experience of that shit. And seeing that it doesn't exactly stop.
Yeah.
And that's what my energy has been on lately is like, I'm extremely grateful for the people I had around me when I was first creating. Like my brother on teaching me how to engineer. His Zion and Frida Cash Flow just on being inspirations for me when it came to starting and developing my own sound and shit. Shout out my brother Jay Sanity, who just, it's like if Come Harder was an assignment, that nigga just always had it for me. But motherfuckers put me in different spaces. I was like, okay, I want to be able to create that shit for mine. So like From the Go Fest was really high key my first like booking, my first personal booking that I was so deeply proud of.
Yeah.
Outside of Bantu Fest the year before, where I was like, okay, like I brought something to mine instead of them, and then like Blackout, like I was so proud that I could create a space for them to do that shit in. Shout out everybody who made that shit happen, because that was the first time I really had to learn as a creative that you can't carry the weight of everything by yourself.
Oh fuck no, it's a team effort. It's community. It really is fucking community.
And it's funny because I thought I had a team.
Yeah, and then you realize I really got a team.
Because my niggas was always with me, but it's like we was rappers.
Yeah.
We was performers. And that show, I was like, I want y'all to be the artists y'all are. Yeah. I don't want y'all to be anything else, right? Because I want that privilege now as a performer. Like I understand how much it really take when you just want to give yourself to a performance for real. Like that's an art I got a lot of respect for. Shout out Austin. That was real nigga as hell. Like
his name is Drew. I said Drew all day.
We gonna bleep that out. Shout out Drew.
Yeah, I've been saying Drew all day. I ain't saying your governmental.
Oh my fucking God, you're Drew.
Well,
I love your word. I never connected the dots.
No, you did say my government name earlier.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
I never connected the dots, nigga. I love your word.
That's honestly like that's
sorry.
That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
That's so crazy. Yo, you raw as fuck. Anyway.
Knowing niggas too long is bad.
I know.
I'm trying.
I don't say government names when I'm outside.
I really try not to.
But I had to create it. Now I know too many motherfucking Jalen's. It's demonic. It's demonic.
I'll be waiting for a nigga named Jalen to have a nickname. I'll call you that shit immediately.
On me.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, honestly, dude, that's been my prerogative lately was, first of all, really being exposed to like what it feels like when it's like, hey, you can add, like Blackout, I was actually able to, sure, like I did do so much of the shit, putting that together as far as like organizing, delegating, da-da-da-da-da. But the night of the show, I got to be Khari Ennui the performer. Right?
But you were though. I feel like authentically, you're always yourself. You are putting on a persona, like I feel like we always do when we go on stage. It's a different mindset when you're in front of whoever, and no matter how big or small the crowd is, you're putting on a show essentially.
It's an altar. That's how I see it.
Yeah, kind of like Beyonce has Sasha. It's a different thing.
Yeah, it's like, and I know it now because I didn't recognize it before, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I went with my first name because I feel like I've always kind of felt really close to myself type shit. But I understand that Khari Ennui gives me a lot of drive, honestly, motivation. Like I think the thing that was my weakness growing up has always been my weakness is like passivity. Like I've always initiative is the word. So that's what that was about, was creating the ability to be like, all right, I need to go ahead and make some shit shake real quick. And I'm grateful that I was able to tap into that vibration because I know that shit now. And this is the first summer I kind of realized, I'm like, man, there is nothing that you want to do that there are not direct resources you can be like, A to B, here's how I'd make it happen type shit. I didn't understand that shit until now. Like,
really?
I abstractly understood that shit. And then I saw a lot of shit happening and I was like, damn, like things happen, da-da-da-da-da.
That's crazy.
But this has been the first year where I was like, okay, no. Like, if I don't know how to do it, I can start and I'm gonna learn on the way.
I feel like, I'm sorry to cut you off. I feel like watching you, I know it looks easy from the outside looking in, but hearing the stories of like no sleep, I've been going 2 weeks this day, I'm making this is getting done, like everything is going so fast, but you do it with so much grace, so much humility, And I'm just letting you know now, like, you as a person and who you are, I love it.
I love that.
Because when you're on the stage, I can see it. You really love this shit, and you really do give your all. It's there, and I want you to know that it's there.
I'm gonna say this: it is easy. It's easy when you give it permission, type shit. Like when you let it be what it is. I think what I really learned is over these past couple of years as an artist. I think my first lesson, my first year performing, like all of that shit, was you can't force anything. Like you can't force a night to be your night.
Yeah.
You can't force a song to be your song. Really. Like you in the room for a lot of shit, and what you need to do is just keep putting yourself in the bucket for the shit and know where you're supposed to be at. But what you gain from something, you might not even really understand it until later.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking weird this year because I just had so many full circle moments where it was like, yo, like, fuck, shout out Trash Talk. Like, literally was just a personal friend when I was learning how to make music, like before I ever started. We reconnected this year because we was both having a manic episode.
And was like, well, I'm dying. Like, are you dying? Yes.
It was like, but literally like the pizzas in the green room at Blackout was him, the fucking, like all of y'all seen the footage, like all kind of shit. Like in-person promotion and shit, word of mouth. Like so many tickets were sold through shit like that of just like, hey, when you're going at something, when you're trying to make some shit shake, you can literally, I like your hat, man. Sorry, that just got me. I love my brother. But it's like literally, what I learned this year was when you move in your intentions, people resonate with it, and it clears a lot for you. So for me, I don't exactly stress about how things are gonna happen anymore. And there was so much shit with that show that was crazy to me. Like I didn't know how I was gonna pay everybody, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I realized that intentionality does so much for you. Because if it was just about me making some money, I would have just like pocketed the door shit and not stressed it. But because my goal was to pay everybody who I booked and feed everybody, I had to literally think about this shit because I didn't have a job. So I was like, how do I monetize this show? I'm figuring out shit just left and right. And it was like, I didn't figure it out. The reason the shirts happened was because my contact from the Go Fest made the shirts. Shout out Michael Isaac, big love. But he only did that shit because he saw that I was already in motion and work. And I realized that's how everything is I'm learning what leadership actually is this year. And I don't even say that shit lightly because I never really viewed myself as that for real because...
Okay, hold on. Let's stop the cap real quick.
I never did.
I know you didn't see it, but I want you to know we could all see it there. And it was just a thing of when it was going to come in for a full play for you. And that's just me being a witness on the outside to who you are. It was gonna come regardless.
I never seen myself as that because for me, I just be doing what I be doing.
Yeah.
And I can play a part, right?
Yeah.
And I'm cool at figuring out what needs to be done and taking that, which is a role I really appreciate for different people. But then I realized, I'm like, oh, so leader, like, you just be surrounded by that shit. Like, shout out my friend, the Light Beam. That nigga's a leader too.
He been everywhere. He been with y'all now, like, it's really he everywhere now.
Dude, I cannot begin to explain how ridiculous of a creative he actually is. Like, actually, musically, like with his art, with his curating, with like the spaces he builds, like just a lot of shit he did inspired me this past year, was why he my dog on the level he is, because we just inspired each other type shit.
Yeah.
But for me, I realized that's what it is like when you're around people who it's like, dude, I thought somebody died.
That's why I just paused, looked forward. I was like, I don't want to look back because I don't know what I'm gonna see.
When you around motherfuckers who it's like, who the energy, the wheels will still spin.
Good
Yo,
Lord.
y'all don't hurt yourself. You cool?
He said, I'm fine.
He had to tell me out. I respect it. But yeah, it's like I learned that leadership is seeing the need and creating it. That's actually what it is. And it's funny because I view that as me playing the part type shit. Because I don't feel like I'm the strongest communicator. And I also don't feel like I'm exactly, I don't feel like I think everything through so well. Like I do. I abstractly know my intentions, right? Yeah. I know what things I want to do, and then I know what things I'm going to do to make it happen. Yeah. But I know that a lot of details I left out.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Cool.
I'm on the winning side of it.
You low-key.
Like, significantly better than I was some days ago.
Good, because, like, nigga, you be going.
I know. Look, I did fuck nigga hit a couple days ago. I'm not worried anymore.
That is still to this day the anthem. Every time you come out, we know something about to happen. Either a ceiling's gonna be punched or somebody gonna get lifted up.
Hey.
But when that song come on, that's how you know who really rocking, because we all come in the front like, yo, that's my nigga. That is my nigga.
I've been told like 4 separate times, hey, I want you to perform here. You can't break anything since that show.
But they letting you know, like, we love you. Just don't break our shit, okay?
I know, it's so motherfucking funny. But yeah, that's really the epiphany I came to this year was, and I like always felt like, okay, like, you know, the sky's the limit, Like I've always believed in myself. I've had a lot of inspirational people around me type shit.
Yeah.
And I like all of that. Oh my God.
I know that shit.
I just wanted to cry. I ain't even gonna lie.
Just to let y'all know, we're at 18 minutes.
Fuck, okay.
Wow, we are. Okay.
I didn't realize we were so...
Y'all really been having like a conversation between two homies?
I know.
Low-key, I'm sorry.
I love it. But...
Okay, so besides all that, just to say to move to the very last question for you.
Okay.
You are creative. You are doing your shit. I'm giving you your praise. I give everyone their praise. They need it. Keep doing your thing. I'm ready for the next show. If you don't know, and this probably won't come out before then, but the Hocus Pocus, do your shit. I'll be there.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so motherfucking
The last thing I wanted to ask you was, what song right now has your creative juices jumping?
What song right now has... Actually, Pieces of a Dream by Mike. I ain't gonna hold you. It is funny because, like, niggas do not know how dusty my tastes are, actually.
Dusty?
Like, yes, because, like, pretty voice and shit. But, like, I really fucking love people who just, like, understand how to fill space abstractly and, like, just create, like, experiences even before you can really understand them type shit that you can just pick and peel over time. So, honestly, Mike has been my favorite creative lately. You know, Mike Likes Raps on Instagram. Like, that's my favorite rapper. Just production and rapping, because he do both. Like, just the flow of his albums and shit like that. Moses Sumney again. I'ma always shout that nigga out.
That shit's beautiful. That shit is beautiful. Shout out to y'all for putting me on.
It's one more.
If you can't think about it, I'll take it, because we've been going
Unironically, Tinashe.
Really? What song?
I don't even know the name of the song.
Oh my God. I feel like I know what it is, but
Trash
like...
Talk just was blasting that shit while in the lead up to Blackout. And I was like, too many motherfucking bops on this shit.
Oh, her new album. Yes. It is tough. It is tough. Ridiculous. And it's so pretty.
Yes, like just... Also, Frida Cash Flow's vault is diabolical. His Zion's vault is diabolical. Jan Sandy's vault is diabolical. I've been deeply inspired by all three.
Well, I'm going to say it to you like this. Keep inspiring. Keep being inspired. And I always appreciate you for stepping in my closet called In These Streets with me. And thank you for always being my homie and my friend. I don't know.
Thank you for having me. Honestly, always. I feel really good today.
Yeah, give me a hug. Thank you for coming. And we're out here. Thank you, guys.